Hey everybody, Bones here, Bones Garage, just bringing you the update what's going on at the garage. So, 1971 Chevy ElCamino, the big old race car with the big ass motor in it. That thing is so bad. I love that motor. And I want to bring you inside and show you the progress we have made. And there you go. Look at that. We have all of the carpeting now in. We have all of the holes for the seats and the seat belts all burned into the carpet. And yes, I do burn the holes in. What I do is I take a big thick pick and I heat it up with the torch and then actually burn the carpet so it seals up the edges and you don't get the runs, because once you start getting the runs, it'll pull a whole string of the carpeting out. So we burn all that open and then put the screws in it. And you start from the middle and work your way out. Start from the middle and then work your way back out that way. We also have this really cool console. The gentleman who owns the car made this console some 25 plus years ago, and he asked me if we could put it back into the car. And I was just, yes, I said, without a doubt, I will put this back into the car. It had been sitting for years and years and years, and he just would like to use it. So I put it back into the car. I made a pedestal for the shifter because where this hole was is a little bit off. And it makes it to where the shifter is uneven. It would have sat like this, crooked. So I took some threaded rod, I took a bunch of nuts and washers, and made it a pedestal. So this way we can adjust the height of the shifter and get it nice and level. And the shifter works absolutely beautiful. And it's an old shifter. This thing's been sitting in his garage forever. And you lift up there, and that would be drive. That's first. Second, drive. Lift up. There's neutral. There's reverse. And then there's park. And it works perfectly. I have all of his gauges hooked up now. So the tachometer is working beautifully. The oil pressure is working. And the water temp should be working. We don't know. We haven't started the car up yet. And I also have it all hooked up to the interior lights. You can't really tell that they're on, but they are on. I guarantee you that. So when you pull the light switch, these lights go on along with the dashboard lights. Another thing we have is everything besides the lights. The only thing that the key is going to work, you have to turn the key to the on position to make the turn signal lights work. And that's the only time you need the key. Everything else works off of this switch box. So when you get in the car, you turn your ignition on. That turns the MSD spark box on. You turn your fuel pump on. You turn your vacuum pump on, because that is what controls your brakes. This is the master for the nitrous. This is the master for the fans. And this is the override to get the fans to just go on whenever you want. So you turn all that on. You push the little button here, and it starts the car. I can't start it because we're not prepared to start it yet. So this switch box is a really nice setup. It works very well. I love these things. They are so cool. And you can see all the wiring on the back. And to do the override, you have to change the last switch over from a power to a ground switch. So it's a negative switch box, switch over here. Instead of when you turn the switch on, it completes by adding power to everything. When you turn the switch on, it completes the circuit by adding a ground. So that's how you get the override for the fan to work. And then again, everything is labeled. Every single thing that is in this box is labeled. So it's very easy to trace everything down. Another thing we did is, if you look in there, there is my main ground source right there, my ground block. And all the grounds for the car, just about for the interior of the car, go to here. Everything goes there. And you can even see there's all my wiring going down the floor. The copper line way back there, that is the oil pressure line, and the silver line right over there, that is the water temperature capillary tube. So yeah, this car is coming out really nice. We got this all mounted in now, built the bracket for it to go under there, built a couple brackets right over here for it, just got to screw it in, and it really has made a huge change, a very huge change. And these are the seats that are going in it. That's an electric seat. This is a regular manual seat. We have all of the windows, everything except for that taillight is working. And it's only the turn signal and the brake on that. And that's because we have something going on inside the steering column. Something's not right, more than likely with the turn signal switch itself. So we're going to have to probably end up pulling off the steering wheel and getting into the inside of the column to fix that. So there you go, guys. There's the 71 ElCamino coming out beautiful. Can't wait to get this thing all done and running. So I will talk to you soon. Have fun. Okay, bye.